When he was 16 years old, my father, MarkKitto, contracted polio. The year was 1939. So when his two brothers went off to war, he had to stay at home. He told stories of lying in his hospital bed, listening to air raids, and how wartime nurses were billeted with the family. In later life, he always had a wide circle of girlfriends in the old-fashioned sense. John, his eldest brother, was already a career soldier. Peter, the middle brother, signed up just for the war. John served in the Middle East, North Africa, and Southern Europe, and survived unscathed. Peter died of his wounds after the Battle of El Alamein. Although the family were based near London, where Benedict Kitto and Sons was a successful company that tested and sampled your metals and minerals, the family originally comes from the area of Helston in Cornwall, and before the war maintained close links to the place. Now, just south of Helston is the Royal Naval Air Station, Culdrose. It sits on a prominent hill, and if you want to go anywhere south or southwards from Helston, you have to drive an awful long way all around it. As a boy, Norman used to watch the Navy planes taking off, landing, and circling the prominent church spire at the village of Brieg, in the graveyard of which his own grandfather lies. His all-consuming childhood dream was to become a Navy pilot. But the dream couldn't come true. The polio paralyzed him from below the knees on both legs. After the war, the family business had to be sold because my grandfather died of pneumonia. It would have been taken over by Peter, but he was dead and John was still a career soldier. My father, Norman, was disabled, which in those days was considered unable. If my father had not got polio, I would not be here to tell you this story. If he had survived the war as a Navy pilot, which is highly unlikely, and had still met my mother, then I would probably be a mineral analyst, not an actor. So by staying at home, he saved his life, and he made mine. There we are.